Ready?
That's good.
Okay. Articles. Now, this first sentence is the biggest one. Every singular count noun must have a determiner. Let's talk about this sentence. Every. Every means no choice. Not some, not once in a while. Every. Singular. So it doesn't count plural. Plurals don't have to. Plurals, with plurals you can have a determiner like the. You can say the book, singular, the books, plural, right? But you can say books are useful. Right? You don't have to have a determiner. Every singular must, but plural, not necessarily. You can, you don't have to. So, every singular count. This only applies to count nouns. This does not apply to non-count. So, you can say the people. You can say the book. You can say the milk, non-count. Right? You can put a the with any of those. But you don't have to. You can say milk is expensive. You don't need to have an article with non-counts.
So I was saying that on the places where you were correcting me, that you on those non-count plural stuff, you put singular verb in it.
Sometimes it needs to be singular. If it's singular, it has to have an article. Every, singular, count, noun. This does not apply to adjectives. You don't say the beautiful unless you have a noun. The beautiful woman, yeah. But the beautiful, no. You have to have a noun or you don't need an article. Every, singular, count, noun. Must have, absolutely, required, no choice. Every, singular, count, noun must have a, what does a mean?
Singular.
One. A means one. So, one, determiner. In some languages you can say the my, or the her, right? In English you can't do that. In English you can only have one. Every, singular, count, noun must have a determiner. Now, what do I mean by determiner? Every, singular, count, noun must have a determiner. A singular count noun cannot be alone. You cannot say girl went. It has to be the girl, a girl. So your choices for a determiner. Determiner includes the articles, the car, a car, possessives, my car, his car, my mother's car, the boss's car, every car, each car, per car, like medicine says one per day, singular. This car, that car, any car, one car, some car, and no car. Now some is usually plural, right? I have some apples. Some singular means I don't care which one. If you say, who told you that? Oh, some teacher. Some guy. Means I don't care. So you can use some with singular. It's not very academic, but you can use some with singular, meaning I don't care. I read some article, I don't remember what, and it told me, just some article. So some in that meaning is singular. You use, so let's talk about the A. You use no article with general plural and non-count. General plural, elephants are big. And we talked before about the general singular, which is the same thing. An elephant is big. Elephants are big. An elephant is big. It's the general statement. Students study. A student studies. Same. So you can do that with singular or plural, meaning general. But this is going to have only the A or the S, not the and not any of the others of those. A, dog can be a good companion. Dogs can be good companions. A or S only. Non-count, general non-count. Fish is good for you. No article. No the, no a. Education is important. In general, no a, no the. Proper names. Mary had a little lamb. She is from China. No the. You use a when you mean one but not all. Any one. A dog barked. Meaning one not specified. This is that general that we talked about. A tiger is a large cat. So a means one. A is the indefinite. What does in mean? Not. So not defined. Not defined. Just one. But I don't care which one. Now we get to the word the. The is the hardest word in the English language. Sometimes English teachers will say to ESL teachers, can't you just teach them how to use the? And I say, that is the hardest thing in the English language. The word the. So, I'm going to teach you the rules for the word the. It's a little crazy, so stay with me. We use the with ordering. The first, the second, the third, the next, the last. When we're saying what order things are in, we use the. The first, the second, the third. What is the date today? The. I know what the date is today? It's the 6th. The 6th. If you ask a native speaker for the date, they will say the 6th. It is the 6th day of April. The 6th. The 4th of July. The 1st. The 2nd. The 3rd. The 4th. We use the with superlatives. Superlatives. The best. The fastest. The tallest. The worst. All of those EST words, we use the. Now, the next set, let me roll this down a little bit so we get the next set together. The next set is about whether the other person knows which one. So, rules 3 through 9. Rules 3 through 9, the basic question is, does the other person know which one? So if I say, put it on the desk, what desk do I mean? Maybe? You don't know, right? It could be this way, you don't know which one. So that doesn't work. I can say put it on a desk, put it on your desk, but the desk means you know which one I mean. I can't use the unless you know which one I mean. So, first, unique for everybody on the planet, if I say the moon, which one am I talking about?
The only one that there is.
No, it's not the only one that there is. Jupiter has 16.
But here is only one.
It's the only one we both have seen. Right? It's the only one we experience together. It's the only one we share. It's not the only one in the universe, right?
No.
Jupiter has 16 moons, some other planets have other moons, but it's the only one that we will see when we leave here tonight, right? So you know which one I mean. When I say the moon, you know which one I mean. If I say a moon, you're going to go, which one? But if I say the moon, okay, it is the one that we share. If I say the earth, this one, this planet. If I say the sun, same thing. There are millions, billions, I don't know how many suns, but there's only one that we see. There's only one that we experience. The. Unique for a given setting. In this room, if I say write on the board, where are you going to go? Right? There's no question, right? In this room, if I say the computer, we're talking about this one. The door, we're talking about this one. Because in this room, if I say the teacher, I'm not the only teacher in this building.
But in this
Right?
room, yes.
In this room and in your experience. Right? There's another teacher over there, but you don't know him. Right? So I'm the one that you know. The teacher in this room means me. Unique by pointing. If I say put it on the desk, which desk are you going to put it on? Right? So by pointing, I tell you which one. I can use the because you know which one. How do you know which one? Because I'm pointing at it. Right? Unique for a given social group. Now, at my house, we have 2 cars. My husband has a very, very old, banged up car, and I have a new, not very banged up car. And when the children ask, can they borrow the car, which they know which one they are allowed to borrow. There is no question, right? If they say, can I borrow the car, they mean his. They don't borrow my car. They don't drive my car, right? Everybody knows this. So there are 2 cars there. But in our social group, everybody knows the car means that one and not that one, right? And same as in this social group, the teacher is me. Or I could say the student from Cambodia, because we only have one Right? So in this group, the works. You already know who it is I'm talking about. Number 7, unique by definition. Now this is the most common one. You're going to see this a lot. This is the and of. You see that the and of together a lot. So if I say the house, what house? What house do I mean? The house with red windows. Right. The house with red windows. Okay, I understand. I know which one. The girl. What girl? The girl who's sitting outside. That girl. So immediately after, it is defined. So it needs to be defined, but it can be defined immediately after. So if I say the top, you say what? But if I say the top of the pen, you know which one. If I say the top of the water bottle, you know which one. Okay, sorry. If I say the top of the board, you know what we're talking about. So the top. What top? The top of what? The top of the car? The top of the house? What top are we talking about? So this, the, and of, you will see those together a lot. Or the one that. This is an adjective clause, like the girl who. So you say the desk that is closest to me. The house that is across the street tells which one, what we're talking about. Number 8, when you're talking about a house, so you already set the scene. So we're talking about your house. Think about your house. What color is the refrigerator? White? Everybody white? Gray? So, the refrigerator. Which one am I talking about? I'm talking about yours. And yours, and yours, and yours. Right? But you know which one I'm talking about because I'm talking about your house. What is in the garden? I can say the after I say the place because you know which one I'm talking about. And the last one of these, unique by prior utterance. Utterance is a big word for say. So unique by prior utterance, I saw a dog today. The dog was big and black. So you introduce it with a. The dog. What dog? The one I saw today. So even if you still don't know really which dog, it's the one I'm talking about. The one I have already introduced. Okay. That set makes sense, relatively. The next set, I apologize, does not. So, countries. The next, this whole set makes 0 sense. You just have to learn it. Countries. If the countries are plural, it has a the. So the United States, the Philippines, the Seychelles, the Canary Islands, and the United Kingdom because it is a collection. The because it's plural. All other countries, Vietnam, Peru, Russia, Angola, no the. Only the plural country. Mountains and lakes only if they are a set. Again, if they're plural. So you have, is that what's your phone?
Chair, I have a question on the
Uh-huh.
countries.
Yeah,
Sorry
countries.
to interrupt. It says the United Kingdom, but I don't see a S.
No, but it's a group, because it's a united kingdom. It's a kingdom that is united of England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, depending on how, yeah. So that is a united group, even though it's not listed as a plural word. It's a plural feeling. Mountains and lakes. So you have in the Bay Area, we have Mount Tam, we have Mount Diablo, but the Rocky Mountains, the Alps, the Himalayas. If it's a group of mountains, a plural, you have the. With a lake, in Oakland we have Lake Merritt, there's Lake Chabot. Know the? When it's plural, the Great Lakes. Now, oceans, seas, rivers, and deserts, always, I don't care if they're singular or plural. You have the Mediterranean, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Amazon, the Nile, the Mississippi River, the Sahara Desert, the Mojave Desert. Ocean, seas, rivers, deserts, always use the. Why? I have no idea. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It is mandatory, yes. Most diseases do not. You have AIDS, cancer, asthma, tuberculosis, but you have the flu, the mumps, and a cold. Why those, again? No idea. No idea, it's just what it is. Now, inventions in public buildings. Inventions in public buildings, you don't have to know which one. So it's the opposite of the other rule, right? Inventions, the electric light. It's the invention, not a particular electric light, just the invention of it. The electric light was invented in 18-something. That's why we use the with computer. I heard it on the radio. I play games on the computer. So, inventions. The electric light was invented in 18-something. Public buildings. You do not need to know which one. She's in the hospital. I need to go to the post office. He went to the bank today. These are public buildings. You don't have to know which one. I study at the library. So that set you need to memorize or just get used to as you get more fluency. They don't make a whole lot of sense. Now, the last sets here. We have the same, always, the same size, the same as, the same one, always the. I'm going to hold off on these for just a second. With meals, there's no the. I ate lunch, lunch is ready, no the. You have a if you have an adjective. So that was a great lunch. I usually eat a big dinner. So if there is an adjective, you use a. My mother makes a wonderful chicken enchilada casserole. When it is a with an adjective, you use that a, no the. And most of the time, I ate lunch. No the. Now, last set. These activities and physical things. Activities and physical things. Come over here. So we have the activity and the physical thing. So you watch TV. You wash the TV.
Wash,
Wash is the word cleaning out.
Don't you clean your TV?
Oh, that's cleaning.
wash is the
Wow.
right?
No, just means
Removing the dust.
wet. Yeah. So the activity, watch. Let me do this on another Word document so we can make that easier. So we have the activity and the physical thing. You know, I watch TV. That's an activity, it's moving. You wash the TV. You put the flowers on the TV, on the physical machine. You go to school. What does go to school mean? Study, right? Go to school means study, that's an activity. But if you're picking up your children, you go to the school. You're not studying. You're going to a physical place. If you go to prison, you're inside. You're arrested. But you can go to the prison to teach English. You can go to the prison to visit your friend. It's the physical place.
Becomes like public buildings.
It is, that's also, but it's a different issue. But yeah. Go to school, go to prison. Church, temple, mosque. Go to church, go to temple, go to mosque means to pray to God. That's the activity. But you go to the church for a rummage sale. You go to the temple for a meeting. You go to the mosque to pick up your daughter. That's just the place, the physical place with the. What does go to bed mean? Sleep, right? Go to bed means sleep. And in the morning, you make the bed. You make the bed, physical thing. So TV, school, prison, church, temple, mosque, and bed. Now I'm going to add home to this. Home is a different issue, but I'm going to add home to this list. Home is a feeling. Home is a feeling. Home isn't a physical thing. So you go to the house is the physical thing. Home is a feeling. So if I ask you, where's home?
Where's your house?
No, I'm not asking that. I'm asking where's home? Because I'm guessing the answer will be Peru,
Home is like,
right?
Warm
Peru
place.
is home.
Mm-hmm.
For some of you, Hayward is now home. But for some of you, it's really not. Right? For some of you, this is not home. When you travel back to Japan, you say, I'm going home. Home. Home is a feeling. Even if I'm at a conference and I'm going to my hotel room, I say, I need to go home. Home is the place I can take my shoes off and relax and not worry about what I say. Home is the place where your mother lives. Home is where you are comfortable. So what people say in English when you go to visit somebody, people say, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home. That means if you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. If you need to get water, you get water. Make yourself at home. Feel comfortable. If you go to an American's house, they probably will say that. Make yourself at home. Means
Maybe make yourself
relax.
comfortable.
Make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home. Yeah. You will. It will happen. So, these are not the physical thing. Yeah.
How about hometown? Is it under physical?
Hometown? Hometown is a physical place.
Physical. Okay.
Yeah, hometown is a physical place.
Alright.
Where's your hometown?
Yeah, could be.
So your hometown, no, that's a whole country.
Okay.
Where's your hometown?
Oh,
The city.
yeah, the city. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if your hometown is Manila,
Mhm.
no,
Yeah.
another town.
Probably.
Yeah. So, but your hometown is the city you grew up in, the town, the village. It can be very, very small. The village, the place where you grew up, the place where you were raised, the place where you learned your values and how to be with people, is your hometown. But home's still a feeling. Home's still a feeling. The town is a physical thing. Yeah.
So I'm going to the hometown?
Your hometown.
To the hometown.
Your hometown, right. The place where you grew up.
There's no that.
So, we have a lot of rules. We have a lot of rules for the. And this is the one that you will use most. That every, singular, count, noun, must have a determiner. Every, singular, count, noun, must have a determiner. So what we're going to do now is take out your reading, and in pairs, one person will find a noun, tell whether it has a determiner, and if it does, why, and if it doesn't, why not? If it does, why? If it doesn't,